In the previous video, we have learnt how the process of photosynthesis takes place, what are all the necessary conditions, what are all the following events occurs during photosynthesis, and we have learnt about chloroplast also. In this video, we are going to learn about stomata. What does this stomata means? See, the plants are going to get the carbon dioxide, as I said. So, as I said earlier, there are four necessary conditions required for the plants to prepare a food. Those are carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is present in the chloroplast, in the leaf. Sunlight is we are getting it from the sun. Water, we can pour the water, or through the source of rain we can get the water. Carbon dioxide, we are getting it from the air. How this carbon dioxide is entering into the plant, that is what we are going to see in this video. See, when you see a leaf, when you turn this leaf, when you see under the leaf, you can see some small tiny holes or small tiny dots under a leaf at the back side of the leaf. Those all tiny pores which is present under the leaf is called as stomata. What is the role of the stomata? The stomata role is it will exchange the gases. For example, carbon dioxide will be moving inside the leaf through the stomata, and oxygen which is released during the process of photosynthesis, which is not required by the plant, will be released out through the same stomatal pore. So stomata helps in the exchange of gases. Got it clear? Stomata helps in the exchange of gases. Massive amount of gaseous exchange takes place in the leaves through these pores for the purpose of photosynthesis. So carbon dioxide will be coming inside and oxygen will be moving outside. Not only gas gets exchanged, sometimes water will also comes out through this stomatal pore. So this is not necessary, or this is not required. The plants does not want water to come out through this stomatal pore. So at that time what happens means the stomatal pore gets closed like this. See, look the diagram. This is the diagram of a stomata. These two are called as guard cells, and the space between them is the stomatal pore. Through this space only carbon dioxide and oxygen gas will get exchanged. So these two are guard cells, and this yellow color one is called as nucleus, and all the green color are called as chloroplast, and these two which are in kidney shaped or bean shaped is called as guard cells. Got it clear? So sometimes this pore gets closed like this. Like this the pore gets closed. Why the pore gets closed means sometimes water also gets expelled out through the stomatal pore. Plant don't want to waste the water through the stomatal pore. So at that time what happens means this guard cells will shrinks. When this guard cell shrinks, the stomatal pore gets closed. When the stomatal pore gets closed, the water will not comes out from the plant, so that loss of water from the plant can be prevented. That is why stomatal pore gets closed. Got it clear? So this is the diagram of open stomatal pore, and this is the diagram of closed stomatal pore. I repeat again, these two diagrams are very important. Okay, open stomatal pore and closed stomatal pore. So let us show you some video in this stomata. So you can see that in every leaf you can see stomata. When I see it in a microscope, we can easily able to see the stomata. Especially stomata is present more under the leaf. that is under the back side of the leaf like this. So this is what the structure of stomata, where the main site of gaseous exchange takes place. Okay, these are the two guard cells, and these two guard cells are surrounded by various epidermal cells. Okay, these are all called as epidermal cells, whereas these two are called as guard cells, where there is an exchange of gas takes place. Okay, now yeah, where there is an exchange of gas takes place, your stomatal pore gets closed in order to prevent the loss of water. Like this, it gets closed so that the water cannot be lost from the plants. Not only for that, the gaseous exchange also takes place through the stomatal pore only. Okay, that is carbon dioxide will be going inside, whereas oxygen will be moving inside the pore. So carbon dioxide will be going inside through the stomatal pore like this, so that photosynthesis takes place, and after the photosynthesis we are going to get a byproduct called oxygen, which is not required by the plant, so it is going to release the oxygen through that same stomatal pore. This is how stomata works. I hope you understood the working of stomata well.